I am practicing from the book Effective Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. No infallible ironclad rules can be given for the arrangement of ideas and the construction of all talks. Each address presents its own particular problems. The speaker should cover a point thoroughly while he is on it and not refer to it again. As an illustration, see the prize winning address on Philadelphia. There should be no darting from one thing to another and then back again as aimlessly as a bat in a twilight. The late Dr. Cornwell built many of his talks on this plan. State your facts, argue for them, appeal for action. You will probably find this plan very useful. Show something that is wrong. Show how to remedy it. Appeal for action. Here is an excellent speech plan. Secure interested attention. Win confidence. State your facts. Appeal to the motives that make men act. All the facts on both sides of your subject, advised former Senator Albert J. Beveridge, must be collected, arranged, studied, digested. Prove them, be sure they are facts. Then think out for yourself the solution those facts compel. Before speaking, Lincoln thought out his conclusions with mathematical exactness. When he was 40 years of age and after he had been a member of Congress, he studied Euclid so that he could detect sophistry and demonstrate his conclusions. When Theodore Roosevelt was preparing a speech, he dug up all the facts, appraised them, then dictated his speech very rapidly, corrected the typewritten copy, and finally dictated it all over again. If possible, dictate your talk to a dictaphone and listen to it. Notes destroy about 50% of the interest in your talk. Avoid them. Above all, do not read your talk. An audience can hardly be brought to endure listening to a real read speech. After you have thought out and arranged your talk, then practice it silently as you walk along the street. Also, get off somewhere by yourself and go over it from beginning to end, using gestures, letting yourself go. Imagine that you are addressing a real audience. The more of this you do, the more comfortable you feel when the time comes for you to make your talk. Chapter 4, The Improvement of Memory. The average man, said the noted psychologist Professor Carl Shishod, does not have use about 10% of his actual inherited capacity for memory. He wasted the 90% by violating the natural laws of remembering. Are you one of those average persons? If so, you are struggling under a handicap both socially and commercially. Consequently, you will be interested in and profit by reading and rereading this chapter. It describes and explains these natural laws of remembering and shows how to use them in business and social conversations as well as in public speaking. These natural laws of remembering are very simple. They are only there. Every so-called memory system has been founded upon them. Briefly, they are impression, repetition, and association. The first mandate of memory is this: get a deep, vivid, and lasting impression of the thing you wish to retain. Get a deep, vivid, and lasting impression of the thing you wish to retain. And to do that, you must concentrate. Theodore Roosevelt's remarkable memory impressed everyone has met, and no little amount of his extraordinary facility was due to this. His impressions were scratched on steel, not written in water. He had, by persistence and practice, trained himself to concentrate under the most adverse conditions. In 1912, during the Bull Moose Convention in Chicago, his headquarters were in the Congress Hotel. Crowds surged through the street below, crying, waving banners, shouting, "We want Teddy, we want Teddy." The roar of the throng, the music of bands, that coming and going of politicians, the hurried conference, the consultations would have driven the ordinary individual to distraction, but Roosevelt sat in a rocking chair in his room, oblivious to it all, reading Herodotus, the Greek historian. Thank you. That's it for the day.